Mr. Lambert. He was the former owner of this typical French farm, but he himself was not a very typical man. Mr. Lambert was one of the most free-spirited people in this world. He spent his life making, doing and living like he wanted, and he just enjoyed his life. His farm is a true representation of what it means to live your life like you want it. There are thousands upon thousands of beautiful art pieces left inside of this place that he made himself. He was a collector of antiques, and there are hundreds of different furniture pieces left inside of this place. But what we found most interesting, in the courtyard there is a van where he traveled with around France and he painted different landscapes. We're gonna show it all to you in this video, and this is gonna be one of the most incredible videos that you are ever gonna see on this channel. So be ready, because we are gonna take you on an adventure of a lifetime. Welcome back to a very memorable episode on the channel of the Bros of Decay. First and foremost, I want to thank William behind the camera for filming this place. Links are in the description to his beautiful pictures that he makes. Check him out and give him some support. We are going to film together a place that you're not going to forget. And this place is just one of the craziest things that I've ever seen in my life. You just saw it from the intro, but this place was of a French artist. He had thousands and thousands of canvases of beautiful artworks that he made throughout his life, all left behind in this place. And we are going to explore all of it. Let's go. Throughout Mr. Lambert, that was his name, his home, he had multiple storage areas for his antiques. There was also a collection of him and his artworks. The first thing that we are going to look at is one of the barns. It was actually a farm, and this was one of the barns where he kept his antiques. You can see over here there are multiple artifacts left behind. Beautiful vases, incredible lamps, old school telephones, you name it, he had it. Look at this one. It's a Toshiba. Can't remember using that anymore. I never used it. Did you, William?
No, not like that.
No, it's an incredible piece, right? And he was also really into lamps. As we can see, there are a lot of standing lamps to put next to a sofa or something like that in the living room. And up there are multiple chandeliers. And here hanging doves, if we can take a look at it. It's just amazing to see so many chandeliers left behind. Incredible pieces. Behind us over here, we have like more storage from him. A lava lamp down there, some disco lamps. Up here we have this picture of this man, and we believe that this was the owner of this place. And this was an exact representation of how he lived in this place. He was a very lavish man. He liked the fine things in life. As you can see on the picture, has a cigar in his hand and a girl behind him. He liked smoking, having a good time. Yeah, this man, he was all lavish out. He lived, he just did what he loved. Let's look over here. We have a lot of paintings left behind. He made different styles of paintings. He made like this old school landscape paintings. He made very abstract paintings next to it, which we're going to show in a second. William wants to film this one in detail a bit more. This looks like an old school French town. River flowing to it, real men working, ladies and gentlemen working. And this one next to it is also a painting of him, very abstract, very bit more modern, but also looks a bit classic with the curved lines. It's not exactly modern, but yeah. He also made sketches. This beautiful lady he made a sketch of. Wow. Another landscape picture behind it, painting behind it. Then we go a bit further. Over here we can see he also made taxidermy, I think it is. Is it called taxidermy? I'm not 100% sure. But he made it with like wool and stuff like that. And then he made paintings like those from buildings, old Roman buildings. Wow. And now I want you to wander through his art gallery over here. In this barn there are hundreds and hundreds of canvases just left behind and forgotten, representing his life and yeah, his lavish lifestyle. Look over here to the left. I'm gonna first look at this. First painting we see is a very modern one, and then a beautiful classic one next to it. He had such a broad taste of paintings. Maybe we can see this was his painting signature over here. Just incredible. Gonna go a bit further over here. Check this out. Wow. Just nature taking over all these canvases over here. This is one of the most special places that we've ever wandered through, where I've ever taken you guys. When we came inside of this place, we were just stunned by what was left behind. This canvas, completely with gold plated canvas.
Even the price tag is on it, or
Oh, you were right, William. I forgot.
or a number, or
A number or something, maybe from an auction. Maybe a number from an auction. But he had so many canvases in here, and probably he bought them because he had so many ideas to make new paintings and yeah, to express himself, but he couldn't finish it. He died of old age, and that's why this place is left behind. Wow, let's go outside. This was the courtyard of his place. First, look over here. It's completely overgrown. We have his farm over there. Wow, it's just amazing. Beautiful, beautiful French farm. But he also had like this hippie bus that he completely painted. I don't think this is like trash or graffiti from vandals. I think this is how the man decorated his bus. And so he probably drove through the French coast with this one and enjoyed himself. It's even filled up with paintings in here. Look at that. This was his hippie bus. A very lavish man, driving around through France, all on his own, no wife or anything, just living the life. Wow. And now it's time to take a look inside of his mesmerizing home and see what Mr. Lambert has left behind. I try to live like him, just do whatever I like and not worry about things too much. Over here we come into some sort of a, yeah, maybe a dining area, but he completely stocked it with different kind of furnitures and music instruments. I see a record player over here. I see like a little radio over there. Wow. You can see there would be a fireplace behind it. If you
need to see this one.
Oh, I completely forgot. William has his great eyes. He also was maybe into taxidermy stuff, so he collected some moths, I think. And then he made like this face completely of moths. Let me just. And the outside looks like it is maybe some from bees or something like that. A bee nest, a beehive. And then he made inside of here, he made a face from the wings of moths.
And I think the number.
Yeah, there's also a number down there.
I think he sold them on the market or something.
Yeah, maybe.
So
Maybe he made a living from it.
yeah, when a client came, they can say a number, what they saw, and then
yeah, they can buy it. For now, you gotta use your imagination a little bit, because behind all this, yeah, I would say junk, artwork, is a beautiful fireplace. And this up here, all these pictures, might have been his ancestors, his former parents. He hanged them up here. It's very typical for French homes to hang places, pictures of your ancestors up there. Wow. water room. Let's start off here to the right, William. Here, at the fireplace. Let's have a look. So we had a fireplace inside of this room, as you can see, with a mirror above it, completely designed. This must have been a pretty rich man, actually. Or yes, of course he had a lot of money. The first thing we see inside of this room are condoms left behind. Luckily I'm wearing my gloves, like you guys recommended for me. As you can see, this is like a painting that he made. And this is of a naked lady. Probably he had her inside of his house, he drew her. Beautiful to see. This was his bedroom where he slept. Probably also did some other things than sleeping. Well, on here, I just turned them around, but these are all pornographic images. I'm gonna put it a little bit more away. Pornographic images, and I'm not gonna show those because otherwise my video gets banned. We have his bed, actually a pretty tiny bed, as you can see. I'm gonna stand next to it, and yeah, it's actually a very small bed. This must have been a tiny man. Still made, everything left behind. But what's special about this bed is this sculpture head that's cut into two, and it's very symmetrical. I just love it. I just made an incredible picture of it, which I'm going to show now. Wow. All the books in this room. Very literature, man. Some more condoms up there. Wow. So amazing. I also like to see these globes. If you come a little bit closer, you can see that the spider webs are on there. Just look inside of his closets and see the clothes that are left behind in here. Whoa. What happened to this man? Why did nobody take anything inside of his room for such a long time? Got some more costumes up here. Old school costumes. Wow. Got this embroidered little painting up here. And this man and a woman that leads us into his dining area, his living space. It's just like a museum, a true time capsule. So much antique left behind in this room. Some people that are probably watching this video are gonna think, why does nobody come inside of this place and steal anything from it? That's a question that we ask ourselves as well, but it has been left behind for so many years right now. Here on the table we can see beautiful artifacts all left. I love these chairs. These remind me of Chesterfield sofas, but they are made from plush, so it's quite unique. You don't see it that often. Look over here. All the records left behind. Oh, he also was a big music lover, as you can see. There are hundreds and hundreds of records left behind. Wow. Let's open this one up. Plates. Probably from when the family came to visit. He just took them out of the closet and put them on the table. I was like, oh, I have to clean up my stuff. And then he put it all back when they were gone. Look at that. Some fake plants. He also was really into Asian art. We saw a lot of Asian artifacts, Asian art pieces left behind in this house. Wow. This was a real plant.
Is that a real ostrich egg or?
I think it's a fake one because it has.
I think so.
It's a plastic one. It's a plastic one.
Is it an egg or what is it?
It's an egg. It's supposed to be an egg.
Are you sure?
I'm
If
sure.
you look what's...
Okay, I'm not gonna think further about it. So, no, William, stop. I'm not gonna think further about it. We have the fireplace over here, a marble fireplace. All the utilities of the fireplace are left here. To take the coals out of the fireplace. This was the device to take the coals out or to turn the blocks of wood. Whoa. Look at this. Also African art actually. He was into everything. He was into everything, I must say. And I counted in this place, and there are like 4 Mona Lisas. I'm going to show you 2 more later on in the video, but 4 Mona Lisas replicas inside of this place. Big fan of Mona Lisa. We are not so far from Paris, so it's he went probably a few times to the Louvre to view the Mona Lisa. Look at the baby doll. That's so creepy. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Let's go a bit further. Some Sphinx here. Wow. I can just not imagine somebody leaving this behind. Every other week, oh yeah, we go like exploring 2 times a month, and most of the times we go to France to explore these places. But every other time we go exploring, we're like, this is the best place we ever find. And then we come another week, and then this week we come to this place, and now I say this is one of the best places I ever found. And probably next week or the week after, we're gonna go to another exploring trip, and we're gonna find even more crazier places. It's just so insane. Let's view the kitchen now. A little wall cabinet over here. But what piques my interest in this one is Manneke Pis. It's the icon of Belgium, my country. Wow. And this used to be a candle or something like it, I think. Maybe. Sucre, for the sugar. Wow. He had actually a pretty small kitchen. This man was a man of many arts, but probably not cooking. He can't be good at everything, right? Scale up here. You would think for a man like him, he would drink more, but I only found a few bottles of liquor inside of this place. This one, and a few more. The last dishes that are in here, he didn't even clean them. He had no chance to clean them. So they are still here, waiting for eternity to take them over. Wow.
Little birds.
Little birds, so cute. What's in here? Some ships left behind. Ooh, it's pretty moldy. It's pretty moldy. Tea kettle, some ships. Here's his spices. So he cooked a little bit. He had some spices. The oven. Throughout, when he was painting, he was like quickly putting something into the oven. At this side bench, that's actually pretty German. It's one of the first times I see like this wooden corner bench in a French home. Very typical of Germany. Some pots and pans up there. Some other stuff. There's a weird lamp. Looks like a tablecloth just hang over a lamp or something like that. Here we got some more spices, some oils, some vinegar. Stuff like that. Ravioli. And over here we see the 3rd replica of the Mona Lisa. And this one he actually painted himself. This is not like a picture, he just repainted the Mona Lisa. And I think my view on it is that she looks prettier over here than on the real one. Do you like it?
Yeah, only the face is a little bit...
It's a little bit off? Maybe.
It's a little bit different.
This little cabinet. Filled with some glasses. Down there, it's a nice set. Tea set. Ooh, watch out. There's a snake inside of here. Watch out. Sorry, just had to do that. Cobra. Wow, this is a nice little room. Look over there, all the spider webs with the books. Just love it. Comic books, Les Adventures de Tintin. Very French. Is it a Belgian book or a Belgian artist or a French artist who made this? See, it's made in Belgium, my country. They made this book. Asterix and Obelix. We in Belgium, we have lots and lots of different comic books writers. Wow, look at that. So many comic books. I think his day-to-day occupation must have been, his artwork. But this looks like a bag from a teacher or something like that. But it didn't. I think his day-to-day occupation was making art, and he made a living of it. Yeah. Why would he always also otherwise have so many art inside of this place? Let's go up this beautiful stairway and view the top floor. Okay, up here, this man, he lived alone, but this was actually a pretty big farm, and there are some bedrooms left behind. We counted like 3 bedrooms in this place. This is one of the first ones, but yeah, you see, he lived alone. So what he did was, he had too much artwork, and he just threw it inside of this room. Whoa. And here is so many beautiful artworks of him. As you can see, a landscape in France with a bridge and a church. I'm gonna show you a few pieces, not all of them. Not a landscape. Oh, I just love this one.
You can see it really good.
You can see it?
This is better.
It's better?
Yes.
Wow, so many artworks. Yeah, look, we didn't see that staircase before. We have a look. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. I'm gonna let you go first, William, because there's a little bedroom here. Oh, as you can see. Somebody must have slept in here. Maybe he had some housemates. Maybe some girls sleeping over. Could also be true. Okay, let's go further. Most of the rooms in here, we're just not gonna show. Oh wait, I want to show this toilet, because it's pretty special. There's like this painting of a bodybuilder inside. I really am into bodybuilding. I love to see those men performing. But look over there. Wow, this was his toilet with a painting of a bodybuilder. Incredible. But what I wanted to show in this hallway is actually this graffiti over here on the wall. It seems to me that this place is in no way vandalized. So on this bus and here on the wall, this man, he made graffiti himself. So yeah, like I told you before, many different art styles. Can go a bit further. I'm gonna go walk straight to the last room of this place. In the back, not the last room, but the last room upstairs here.
Maybe he tried this before.
Mm-hmm.
He tried it on his bus.
He tried it on his bus. It could be true. Whoa, another room. Look at this. This is actually...
What the fuck?
So you can say that stuff, William.
Sorry, but this is...
Oh my gosh. Some people say that this man that lived here was gay. Wow, it's like a gay magazine. That's probably why they say it. This was more like his drawing room, where this was his desk, where he had also his paint brushes, as you can see. So he probably drew in this room. And this was probably one of the last paintings that he was working on. Wow, just amazing. Look at this room and all the canvases that are left behind. Wow. And then I also want to show you all the jackets that are left here. These were all of Mr. Lambert. Incroyable, like they say here in France. There's even another room down here. Okay, there's a pretty tight squeeze. But we come into another part of the house, another barn, actually, where he stored a lot of his artwork. Wow. Look at that. Over here we have a violin case. So probably he also played like violin or something like that. Oh, it also has like this number that we come see it coming around all over this place. There's no violin inside, of course, anymore. If there was a violin inside, that would be insane. Look at the fireplace. I also want to point out, William, because you're from the Netherlands, wooden clamps up here. Show them. Very typical. They're also very typical for France. So it's not only the Netherlands who wear them.
In the Netherlands, they have yellow.
Oh yeah, they're yellow, yeah. Like the cheese that you sell. Behind us here, I want to turn around quickly. We have like this bookcase with all these different books left behind. Wow. Love this painting. Wow. These are the most paintings that I ever saw in home. Have a look at this fireplace. Oh my god, this is something very strange. It's like an open fireplace, and then he had like this chimney going up. Probably made this himself. Oh my gosh. And this was an old school drill. You would attach it with this little thingy to the desk, and then you could drill with this one. Very old school, very traditional. This statue over here. Wow, just pan around the room. We have showed so many paintings, so it's, yeah, not gonna bore you with showing even more paintings. Well, with this mannequin is pretty interesting, I think. Look at him staring into the distance. Sorry, I wanted to show that. Let's go a bit further in this room. Whoa. We're just stunned when we came into this room. Check out this mannequin over here, looking into the distance. Wow, he probably dressed him up or sometimes. Incredible. Pan around the room a little bit. Oh, look over there on the right. We have one abstract painting and one very modern painting. So it went from very historic towns, historic people, to very, very modern paintings all around. Wow. And over here on this little couch, we have this. Yeah, these types of painting I just don't like. They are just some lines on a canvas. It's not my type of paintings. Yeah, some people like them. I respect that, of course. Wow, this is probably a room where he admired his creations. Unbelievable. I also really like this one. I'm gonna show you. Of these old school windmills. Looks like the Netherlands. Place it back nicely again. Gonna try to. Okay, it stands. Wow, I'm gonna sit down for a second over here. This is from the New York Times, as you can see. The magazine from New York, the newspaper from New York. This is from 1982. Tuesday, July 1982. Football match. And I'm not gonna dig too much into this briefcase because they're also pornographic again. Images inside of there. But yeah, now we're really gonna head up to the attic. Let's go. Blijf filmen. And cut maar. Gonna go up this very cool staircase. Very old school staircase. With a missing stair. And then we come up to one of the most incredible rooms of this place. Again, I've said it like a few times now, but over here, this was his true storage area of all his paintings. The ones that he wanted to keep, wanted to preserve, he put them up here. I'm gonna look at a few of them because he already showed so many paintings. Wow. See, this is also an abstract painting of a town. He made them in very different kinds. Go a bit further. Now walk through here. To the right you can see there are hundreds and hundreds of canvases left behind up here. And yeah, here is his desk over there and over here where he drew a lot of things as well. So he had different places in the house where he created artwork. Here he would sit, draw these incredible pieces. There's like a thick stack of papers on this table probably thousands and thousands of different sketches and drawings, all from this man. How can somebody make so much artwork and it all goes to waste? Nobody will see it anymore. Wow. Look at that, he was also very into bodybuilding, I think. Or the men that do bodybuilding. Like we discussed before, we think he was gay, because there are a lot of things pointing to him being gay. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's just something I think. With the dildos we found and everything. See, here are a collection of the same kind of paintings left behind. Wow. Look over here. All these different drawings of people that he made in the time. All nicely collected up here. He just reused the canvases on the front and the back. I'm just gonna stop here, otherwise you guys gonna think that you probably want to see everything, but I'm not gonna show you everything, but because that's just not possible. I want to maybe walk a little bit further. Yeah, show you this beautiful lady that he drew. Oh wow, and this nun as well. There's so much to show you. Oh my gosh, another one. And another beautiful painting. I can never stop in this place. But this is where I'm gonna end the video. With this beautiful blue marine lady. With her. And I want to thank her. A beautiful art piece. See, this is gonna be on my video forever. I gave him a space for his artwork. And I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. I want to thank my master behind the camera, William. Again, check him out in the description for filming this incredible place with me. And with that all being said, please like, subscribe and comment. Support us a little bit on that beautiful channel, Patreon, where you can get benefits, you can get the videos earlier, and it helps me explore these beautiful places. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you next week, and I love you as always. Bye bye.